work really, really, really fast. Like I know. So what I'm about to tell you is super good news. Oh, I don't know if the elections lady came to tell you that she apologized to me because I called the Secretary of State and she was wrong about everything. So you could do everything that I was doing here because she was totally wrong. Yeah. No, she was totally wrong. She was totally wrong. That's what I'm telling everybody. So you saw me get here in the. Hey Rosie, how are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for voting. Bye. Be safe. So I get here in the morning. I tell y'all to come and vote, right? Please come and vote. It's first day of early voting. This lady that I'm hoping, to sabotage her whole campaign because they leave. Go ahead. Calls the county the third time. Strike 3, they leave. This one right here that I'm passing. Calls the county's elections office. And that lady had the nerve to not do an investigation and tells me not in this lifetime or the next or whatever lifetime you will never win an elected seat. And you can scream as loud as you want. Never. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. And so you can scream it a million times and it ain't gonna happen. Never, ever. It's like past 5 o'clock. No one's voting. That's how crazy you look. And so, for real, vote. It's past 5. And so I call the Secretary of State. And then I'm like, I tell her what happened. I tell them what happened. And they're like, she's wrong. And they're like, she's wrong. Cuando te corrieron, they were wrong. Cuando te corrieron, they were wrong. That's why my ass is here right now. And that's why I'll be here tomorrow and every day. They were wrong. And so then I called her right now and she was like, I went out to tell you, but you had left. And I was like, well, honey, I was too fast and I already put a big old complaint on your office. Sorry, I already cleared it up with them, Mr. Skaggs, Deputy Skaggs, with the elections office. They told me that they were wrong. They cleared it. Sorry. Wrong. You were fine.
Everybody.
You were north of
freezing. So
you were north of yeah, I'm not on the ballot, so all contact from her is unwanted because I'm not on the ballot. So like all contact from her is unwanted.
All contact from you is unwanted.
That's harassment. Like that's harassment. For real. My name's not on the ballot. So when I was on the phone with her, she said, I tried to come over here, but you had left. But no, you were right. Yep. She said, as long as you were north of the cones, you were just fine. So that's it.
I wasn't here, but Deputy Thomas.
He told you that she said that to him? No. Yeah. Well, please, because if you can please verify that with her. Because I just got off the phone with her after I just got off with the elections with Austin.
Okay.
It took me a little while to get through to them, but I finally got through to them, and I told her, you were wrong, and she says, I know I was wrong. I know I was wrong because I called them back after I talked to you, and I cleared it up, but by the time that you were gone, I couldn't tell you that I was wrong. So if you could please, don't take my word for it, and please.
I will speak to her.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you. You too. Bye. Thank you for all you do for us. Thanks. Bye-bye.
As soon as she said, "Well, I'm not on the ballot," I would have said, "Well, then shut the fuck
Got
up."
it.
That's what I would have said.
Bye,
But that's just
y'all.
me.
Please come
That's
out to
just
vote.
me.
Remember, Monday, Tuesday, tomorrow is 7 a.m. Tuesday, Thursday of this week, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. No breaks for lunch. Wednesday and Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No breaks.
Yeah, it's one thing to have a constitutional right to be there, but it's
Okay.
another one to
All right.
be acting a fool
Anything else?
and wreaking havoc
All right.
and
I love
provoking
you.
people and
All right.
being a public
People
nuisance.
never understand. Like, my opposition never understands. Like, for real. For real. This ain't my first rodeo. Bye.
Nope, she ended that live. So it's going to be a 6 p.m. It's going to set up for the show, and we're going to show the videos from earlier today. You got to see this. So that'll be at 6 o'clock, and then if she goes live in between or after that or whatever, we'll hop on and click on that too. So yeah, if you didn't see her earlier today. Or should I just stay on here right now? Is that what you want me to do? Want me to stay on here right now? I can stay on here right now. But I didn't get my adult beverage yet. But okay. Hello, everyone. Hang on. This calls for this kind of music. Oh boy. Yeah, it was really short. It was not a long video or live right now. I'm surprised she even went live. I don't know why she did. I think she went live because somebody was going to talk to her about what happened earlier and somebody apologized to her for some reason. And does she have a right to be there? Yeah, she does. She does have a right. And acting a fool, I suppose, is a right. And, making an idiot of yourself, I suppose that's your right. And being a public nuisance, I suppose that's your right. But guess what? You're not doing Roy any favors at all. You're not doing Roy any favors. Can you imagine Roy? Can you imagine him right now going, oh my God, I can't. I wish you would just get the hell out of here. Is that who you want campaigning for you? And she's provoking people. You know what she's provoking? She keeps walking by that table, that booth, or whatever you want to call it, that little tent stand, talking loudly about them. She's provoking. She's trying to get something to happen. And then when something does happen, oh, I'm the victim. They attacked me. That was my constitutional right to be here, and I was attacked. You know who's sitting back and laughing, though? The incumbent, the mayor of Rainville. He's going, that's what's happening. That is what's happening. And you know what? Good for him. And I hope, you know what? I hope Ophelia gives him a run for the money. I'd love to hear that Ophelia is higher, got more votes than Roy. That's what I want to find out. So let me pop up. Let me get the videos. I got videos. Okay. Let me show you something. Hang on. Hold on. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get rid of the music in a minute. I'll wait till she comes on so I can pop that music up here. Open file. There it is. Thank you, Nadia. I appreciate you for the super sticker. All right, can you guys read this? Oops, no, you can't. Now can you read this? Okay. Let me get rid of the little banner here because she's not live anymore. Offenses against public order and decency, disorderly conduct, and related offenses. Section 42.01, disorderly conduct. A person commits an offense if he or she intentionally or knowingly uses abusive, indecent, profane, or vulgar language in public place, and the language by its very utterance tends to incite an immediate breach of the peace. Or 2, makes an offensive gesture or display in a public place, and the gesture or display tends to incite an immediate breach of the peace. Abuses, another part 4, number 4, abuses or threatens the person in public place in an obviously offensive manner. And 5, makes unreasonable noise in a public place other than sport shooting range as defined by section 250.001 local government code, or in or near a private residence that he has no right to occupy. So basically, she's making too much noise and being an idiot in front of people, and she's being a public nuisance. That's what she is. All right, now let me turn off this music before I go crazy here. Alrighty. Yeah, so I don't know. Can you imagine? Put yourself in the position of the residents there. And you got to vote for either the incumbent. I don't know if he's been good or not. He seems to have a grasp on things from the little that I read. But he seems to be in his seat comfortably. And then you got Roy. May have good intentions, but Roy's little friend there making all this noise. And then you got Ophelia running, and whether she wants to, actually win or not, I don't know. But I hope everybody's running with the right intentions. But you know what? Just to get under her skin, I hope Ophelia's ahead of Roy. I hope she's ahead of Roy. I hope she's ahead of Roy. Watch, I'm gonna get all this hate. Oh, you support Ophelia though. Oh, yeah, okay, whatever. If you can't read between these lines and your ruffles get feathered that quickly, yeah, just move along, son. Yeah, exactly, Casey. I know. That's why I said that. I know. But you got to look at the big picture. And if you can't see the big picture, you shouldn't be looking at any picture. Go look at yourself. So I hope. And you know what? Roy might be a nice guy and all. I've only seen him talk a few times, and he was online a few times. And then, years ago with Vanessa. And recently he's been donating a lot of hand sanitizer to a lot of different companies and businesses, right? And always there you go. I was about to say, he's always on the road. Seems like a hard-working dude. He's a truck driver, right? I think he seems to have the right intention, but what is his intention Does he have a motive also? You know what I mean? There's got to be something there. And the motive doesn't necessarily mean he's looking to profit off his position, but it could be, you know, there's legal trouble in the family or legal dealings, which if he was mayor, maybe he could, you know, offset or something like that. And if that's the reason why, well, then yeah, that. And Ophelia makes her intentions crystal clear. And all this about you got to have experience. You got to have, well, you know what? You don't have to have experience. There's people there that kind of tell you what you're supposed to do. You make your decision, but you're supposed to do this, and then you do this, and then you do that. I think she can get through it. Just like Roy, if he got in there, I think he can get through it. So I don't know. You know, it's just funky. It's funky. Jessica Lee, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you for stopping by. Everyone, welcome everyone. Thank you for stopping by for this. I was gonna go live at 6, and then I found out that she was live right now. So I clicked in, and I was gonna set it up for later, but somebody enticed me to just stay online instead of come and go and come back. So I'm gonna set up. I got a couple of videos to show. Man, if you missed this morning, it's. Oh, and there's shenanigans going on in Brownsville too. I'm gonna talk about that. It's not just Raymondville. There's a shenanigan. There's a shenanigan in Brownsville also. There's people that think they don't have to follow the rules all over the place. They be everywhere. And yeah, I thought I was gonna have Bam today, and I called him, and he's like, "No, I gotta work." Remember? And yeah, he's working different schedule today on a special thing, so he's not gonna be on. He's on the road. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on today. It's been a crazy day to kick off early voting. Early voting started today, by the way. And I think she's been out there since the morning, since they opened. In Raymondville, I'm talking about. She was starting trouble from the get-go. She started trouble from the minute she got there. All right, let me get these videos ready here. Bear with me for a second. All right, here we go. All right, are we ready? Are we just going to watch this? Let's just get to it. I'm not going to put her off anymore. I got to get to bed at a reasonable hour. I've been not sleeping enough, and I get up so freaking early in the morning. Welcome, everyone. I am going to throw this out there. If you're enjoying the programming, feel free to drop some coins in the bucket, the tip jar. It's much appreciated. Okay, let's get this going. I'll take the music off in just a second. This is from this morning. This is the quiet before the storm.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Happy Monday. This is Vanessa Tijerina coming at you live here in the Rio Grande Valley, South Texas, the southernmost tip of Texas. Good morning. Good morning. Today is the first day of early voting. You guys know the drill. This is... Look, they're already lining up. This is the most important election right now, is the mayoral election for Raymondville's mayor election. And they're already lining up for our favorite candidate, Roy Marukin. And you all know why we are all interested in that mayoral election.
So when you're campaigning for someone, if you really want somebody, if you're really trying to help them out, you know what I'm saying? Didn't dress for the job, right? Now, if you're the guy who she's out there being a spokesperson for you, are you thrilled right now? Really? Seriously, are you thrilled? I think if I would have seen her this morning, I'm campaigning, and I see her, oh my god, no. Damn it, we made eye contact. Oh, she saw me. We made eye contact. Damn it. That's what I'm thinking, but that's just me.
Literally right now, we have people. We have we have so many people. I just went in there. I just found out the times show up, and we all want everybody to vote against that lady right there. And she knows that I'm talking and saying it and pointing at her right now. Yeah, I am. Bien brava. She ain't saying shit. She ain't saying nothing. Not a damn thing. This is not nothing. Okay? Yeah. Don't talk to me. Don't say nothing to me. Don't say nothing to me. This is my constitutional right. Don't say a fucking thing to me. Don't say a fucking thing to me. Listen to your mom. Don't say a fucking thing to me. Man, I know my shit. Don't say a fucking thing to me. Don't say a fucking thing to me. Don't say a fucking thing to me. Listen to your mom. Don't say a fucking thing to me. Don't say a fucking thing to me. Listen to your mom. This is one moment where she's right. They know it. 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 Even she knows it. Even she knows it. Anyway,
I would have said, don't talk to my children. Don't even look in their freaking direction. You see something wrong here with this? Yeah, it's her constitutional right, but like I said, look what she's doing. She's provoking. She's looking for a reaction. She wants something to happen. I said this before. I would bet she would welcome somebody to come and beat on her or get into a fight with her. I'll bet you she would. Because then she could say, she's a victim. I got beat up. I wasn't doing anything. I was just talking. I was just yelling. That's exactly what would happen. And I hate to say that, but I bet at some point she's expecting it. Somebody's going to be sick of her somewhere in Raymondville. She's provoking a lot of people, pushing the buttons. Most of us, okay, push all the buttons you want. Just stay away from me. But some people are not like that. Some people are they got a very short fuse, right?
anyways, so
Very political candidate-ish behavior, right? And she wants to represent this country. She wants to represent this state at some point. That's a scary shit.
it is where you come and vote. Right there. Nobody is harassing nobody. This is my constitutional right. In fact, no, please go and ask Bernard Ammerman in Austin if I'm harassing anybody. Because last time his tent was right here. And if I want to stand right here all damn day long, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. If I want to stand here all day long, that's what I'm going to do. That's right. Listen to your mom.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause it real quick before she goes. It's just... So somebody was asking, was that Chris? Why is the police afraid? Police don't want to deal with her. They really don't. And she keeps talking about civil rights and constitutional right. They think she knows the law. And she throws these words around and I'm like, yeah, whatever. Just like, no. And they can't even tell her that. So, you know, they don't want to deal with her. They don't. She treats them like crap. Why would they want to deal with her? Okay, here we go. Set off the fireworks.
That's right. You put your name on the ballot. That's right. Your mom got 1 inch of me. 1 inch of me during an election one time. 1 inch of me harassing me, drove over there harassing me. Her name's on the ballot now. Juan Talavera.
Ofelia Moreno for mayor.
No, ma'am.
Ofelia Moreno
Roy
for
Maruquin. Roy Maruquin. Roy Maruquin. Roy Maruquin. Roy Maruquin. Roy Maruquin. Roy motherfucking Maruquin.
Lovely.
Shit.
I already called the police.
Yeah, I don't care. And they could call the county too.
Oh. 100 feet.
And you could call the whole damn family. What are they thinking? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please. Thank you. Thank you. Are you kidding?
Thank you for what?
Oh my God. Ya comienza con the harassment. I don't think so, ma'am. Harassment's what you've been doing to me for 3 years. Are you kidding me? No, ma'am.
Oh, okay. You see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Tell me you see it. Tell me you see it. I got 2 words for you right now. Rabid dog. You ever seen a rabid dog?
No, ma'am, you're lucky I don't put a tent right here and I sit my ass here every single day of early voting. Every single day of early voting. Every single day of early voting. Every single day. Every single day. I don't need no megaphone. Now that's because I was going to politely pass by. But man, I'll show you what my constitutional rights are. Ooh. Are you kidding me? Please. I did this to a district attorney candidate. Of course, I'm going to do it to some 2-bit mayoral candidate.
Is she like running or something? Because she's just walking at a slow pace. I didn't see her running or jogging anywhere, right? Or did I miss something? Or is she out of breath just from yelling? I'm telling you.
Let's see what the voting numbers are tomorrow. Por favor. Por favor. Por favor. Nadie te está mirando nada. No tienes nada que mirar. Nada que mirar. Nadie aquí. Nobody's even here. Nobody. The police department is 2 blocks away. The people that she wants to be their boss, they ain't even come over here. They ain't even listening to her that she called them. She called them all day yesterday. Anyways, please.
Best sound effect ever.
If y'all don't like this lady and what this lady's telling me right now, please come down to vote against her. Like, for real, please come down to vote against her. If you do not like this lady and what she's telling me right now and what her son is telling me right now, please come down and vote against her. If you don't like what any of these candidates that are running against the candidate that I want you to vote for have ever done to me and what their families have ever told me, then please come and vote for the candidate I'm asking you to vote for, Roy Marroquin. Roy Marroquin. Roy. All day long, Roy. All day long.
All day long.
Remember, this is a lady that I will always believe got my ass beat. This is John Allen's little friend. Remember, ain't nobody gonna touch your mom, please. Ain't nobody gonna touch your mom. Ain't nobody just like your mom, please. And not everybody's violent like your mom.
Mm. And she keeps pacing right in front of Ophelia's table. Who's the bully? Who's provoking? Who's harassing?
So please come down
She's not rational.
and vote. Please come down and vote. Hello.
Roy Alanis. Javier Alanis.
Just executing my constitutional rights here. Here we go.
There's a couple of videos. This one and another
Watch
one.
this.
They're short. No more than a half an hour each. Okay. Brownsville corrupt. Has that politician Ophelia or her friends beaten her up before? Never, ever. Never, ever. There's no evidence to point to any of that. She claims there's evidence, but nothing ever comes up. No police report, no charges filed regarding that. No evidence, photos, phone calls, phone records, messages. She claims there is, but they never materialize. She implies it, but nothing has happened. She says it happened, and when it happened, this was back December 24th of 2020. A couple of days later, well, she went live, like, once she got out of the hospital, she was live. And then in the days following that, it was the jealous new girlfriend of her ex-boyfriend. This was all about a love triangle. There was no talk about Ophelia, Frank, John, nothing. And then, since the one day when she invited the public to that meet and greet, remember that Stars? Oh, meet me at Stars. I'm in Mercedes. Well, Mercedes is where John Allen lives. Yeah, if you want to meet me, come here. And she said that yesterday too, by the way. She wants to have a meet and greet. And she said, if you want to meet me, come and meet me at Star. I'll be at Stars. Well, that's where John lives. So he goes there, he surprised her, and you remember that video. And ever since then, it seems like, I mean, and anytime somebody said anything, much like now, she was consider herself a victim or she's being bullied. But ever since then, especially ever since then, everything exploded where she targeted him, the other him, her, 3 people. And it's just a lie. It's a lie. You can take that to the bank.
Using public resources to try to stop my constitutional rights, protesting her.
Like a public idiot. He's the village idiot.
This is my constitutional right. Public sidewalk.
Yeah, but you know, there's.
This is my constitutional right.
So if you want to get into that, we can gladly get into that.
This is my constitutional right.
Okay, but
Walk with me.
There's a certain amount to disrupt.
This is my constitutional right.
There you go,
Understand
disrupting
that,
the peace, he said.
This is my constitutional. Walk with me.
No, I'm not gonna walk with you.
Go with me. This is my
So
constitutional
do you
right.
understand that? Do you want to?
This is
You
my
want me to explain it to you?
constitutional right. Walk with me. You can't upset my.
Exactly, 'cause
You
can't
can't.
have a conversation. Right?
You can't disrupt my constitutional
So
right.
If you want to disrupt the peace, that's a
How am I disrupting it?
So we can go there, okay? If you want to go there.
How are we going there?
If you don't want to have this conversation, continue on the walk.
What do you mean? Have this confrontation? What do you mean?
You know who she looks like? Remember the guy from Full Metal Jacket? The guy, he was real slow. His name was Leonard. I think it was Leonard, remember? Like he was slow and then the guy helped him out and he got better, but then he ended up, unaliving himself because he was. She reminds me of that dude. Whoa, that's creepy.
Everything's live. Harassing. He came to me.
Okay, ma'am. Are you gonna? Did you want to stop and talk, or you want to keep walking?
This is
All right.
my free speech also. That's my other constitutional right to protest and free speech.
Yes, ma'am.
They're all my constitutional rights,
Okay.
by the way.
Yes, ma'am.
So
All right. Okay.
thank you for your service.
Thank you. I appreciate it very much.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Be safe.
I will, ma'am.
Toodles. As I stated.
You know what, officer? I'm gonna tell you something. It
Uh,
takes a lot to do what I'm doing right now.
I did it. I did it a couple years ago. Yeah, it does. It does. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to be tortured and beaten in a hotel room. Also, it does, and to live that, and to have somebody go to your window and harass you on your property. That takes a lot too.
Yeah, she knows about the First Amendment, but locally keeping the peace, don't disrupt the peace and provoking. That's where she's on that line and she knows it. This was from earlier
Would you
today.
like to have yet? Is he coming today?
From this morning, Steph. This is from
Okay.
this morning. Exactly.
Hi, hello. How are you?
Exactly right. She's got nothing.
Hola. No, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much.
And then, okay, so John Allen was arrested. She accused him of stalking. They confiscated his phone. So, what normally happens when they, in a criminal trial, and they confiscate your phone? Do you think they give the phone back to the guy? No, they keep it until the end of trial. And then the dude's going to prison. Then he never gets the phone back. If he's acquitted, then they'll give him his phone back. But they don't give him the phone back in the middle of trial or before the case is over. Go, yeah, here, you can have your phone back. So they gave him his phone back because there was nothing there. She's talking about, oh, there were over 1,000 pictures of me. You know, there was a lot of memes of her. Memes of her and just photos of her. It's not the same thing. There's a difference. But she wants you to believe it's the other way around. That's what she wants you to believe. That's what those followers of her believe. That's why she doesn't want any of her followers talking to pages like mine, which I'm not a hate page, by the way. But we're going to contradict what she says. And she knows we are right. But she doesn't want, and I'm going to look for that video. I'll do that while this is going on.
I know. They just don't learn. They just don't learn. They just don't learn. They just don't learn.
Jessica, the police officer was telling her that, you know, there's a fine line between what you're doing, your constitutional rights, and then you disrupting the peace.
Good morning.
And she wouldn't stop to talk to her.
Both of those officers, I'm nobody's prima. Both of those officers weren't here. Shit, that I'm provoking her. Honey, you provoke the whole city when you put your name on that ballot. So y'all come down and vote if you feel provoked by her. Both of those officers weren't here 7 years ago when Ammerman was DA, and I protested right on the sidewalk. And I said, you ain't gonna be DA. You ain't gonna be DA. In fact, he was right there. Right there. With his legs crossed reading a little book.
Hey, Brownsville Corrupt, did you see what
And I was
happened
like,
here
at
the library today?
today? And those two officers were not on that law enforcement.
Yeah, Ophelia was yelling her name for mayor. And then this one started yelling his name for mayor. And then they were kind of going back and forth.
Y'all come down to vote. If you want to know, the voting times are this week. There's no Saturday voting. The only day that you can vote on Saturday is election day itself. Voting is Monday through Friday. Every day until 8 to 5. They are not closing for lunch. They're going to work through lunch. Again, it's going to be right there in the little annex building, right there, Monday through Friday. And it is Tuesday and Thursday. They're going to open and stay open till 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Okay? So all this week, 8 to 5.
4 minutes left on this
8 to 5. 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And
yeah, because I mean
7 until.
In all fairness, Ophelia just decided to yell, Ophelia Moreno for mayor. So that this one responded back. And Ophelia was just yelling her chant, and then this one kept she went there because she put in curse word, nasty words in there. You know, what if there's little kids around, young people around, and she's yelling all that vulgarity and stuff? She just, you know. Yeah, no. I think I mean, it's obvious that Ophelia was not being belligerent like this one is. And if she was, it was not on camera and it was not heard. She was talking to the police officer. She talked to the police officer. Police officer wanted to talk to this one, but she walked away. She's like, nope, it's my constitutional right. It's my constitutional right, or whatever she was saying.
Until 7 p.m. Tuesday and Thursday. All right? Okay? Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What happened is that I came over here. I live in Raymondville, Texas, and it's our mayoral election. And it's important also to make sure. Let me go ahead and ask on the voting machines.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Did you ask about the voting machines?
But it's also about disturbing the peace and trying to provoke. That's what she's doing.
The camera's on me. Hey,
At least that's my opinion of it.
hey, I haven't talked to you in a while. The camera's on me. Did you ask about the voting machines?
Yeah.
Did you ask if they're going to be doing the count every day?
Yeah, there's somebody in there.
Did they do the count this morning?
Yes, what he said.
Well, I mean, she's not running, but she is.
You told them that
it's
you're
her
going
right
to
to
be
be there.
expecting the count every day, and you're going to ask for it every day? Okay. The reason that I ask you that is because whenever I ran for mayor and whenever I asked for a recount, they didn't give me the daily count. And the law in Texas says that, and the city manager did not give me the count for the daily voting machines. And they count on the candidates never asking for that daily voting machine count. And you might say, well, Vanessa, why does that matter? Well,
Yo, Brownsville corrupt. I get what you're saying. I know she could yell whatever, but it comes to disrupting a peaceful situation and you're a public nuisance. That's the only difference. She can say whatever she wants to say. If she sat there and whispered it to somebody or whispered it, just speaking her normal voice, but she's going to be rude about it. Rude. Yeah, there is a difference. There's something when you're trying to disrupt the peace, and she's provoking. She's provoking, man. If you don't know she's provoking, then you don't know her well enough. She keeps pacing right in front of the other one's tent, speaking louder as she's in front of the tent, and then normal tone when she's away, and then she gets loud when she gets near her again. And I know. You know why I know that? Because she did that to me when I went to go watch her in court here last year. She was whispering with whoever was escorting her because she was afraid for her safety. And I'm at the end of the hall, by the door, right at the door to the courtroom, with my back to her, so I don't even have to look at her. And they're coming from the opposite end of the hall, and he's just zip, 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 zip. And then when she got to me, zip, 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 zip. And then there's this man, the hater here. He has a podcast. He's sitting right there. She's done that before. It's what it is. Trust me. Brownsville corrupt. Trust me on this one.
don't ever get the daily count. The public never knows the daily count until when? Election day. Because on election day, that's when the public knows the daily count. But since they're so used to the public not knowing the daily count, if they get the whole tally for early voting and it's not an amount, it's not the numbers they want, all they have to do is fumble.
Okay, the difference that I understand, and that you're right, I wasn't there. I'm going by what I hear in these videos. Does the next video show something different? And you know what? And if she was doing it, then it's her right to do it. It's her right to do it back. And if she was doing it back, then they were going at each other. But if somebody was trying to provoke, it's this one right here. You know what it means to provoke? So, yeah, don't start with that Don't start with that, please. That's not what it is. It is what it is, and that's what she was doing.
The numbers. That's all they have to do. And if they never get somebody that asks for a recount, then they get to turn the whole election around. Okay? So when I paid the $700 and something, I was like, no, we're gonna have a recount. Guess what they never gave me? They never gave me the daily AM, because by Texas law, they have to count every machine's numbers AM and PM for every single day. They never gave me the AM and PM counts for early voting. They never did. They never did. So that win, they can never prove. They never could prove it. They never could prove it. They never could prove that win. Never. Give me the daily counts. If you can't give me the daily counts, and you can't prove that that was the win. It doesn't matter. I don't care if history is the way that it is. If you can't give me those numbers, you can't prove that win. Period. Bye. I love y'all. Come down to vote.
All right. And there you go. That was the first video. Brownsville Corrupt, she's a LVN. LVN. Lois and yeah, everybody, she knows how to push certain buttons. I think she knows what she can get away with, and law enforcement, I think, would rather not deal with her, as they've dealt with her before. So if you want, we can flip right into the next video. Shall we do that? Do we need to discuss anything here? So I know, and I know that there's going to be people who are messaging, and they're going to go back to all the other haters or the other pages. Oh, and man, he's defending Ophelia and so whatever. And think, you know what? Show me where Ophelia yelled back or did something vulgar the way Vanessa was doing it, and I'll say the same thing. I'll say the same freaking thing. But unless I got too much wax in my ears, I didn't hear any of that. I didn't hear Ophelia B come back as vulgar as she was. And if she did, oh well. They're letting Vanessa get away with it. Then and everybody else has the right to do it. Freedom of speech, right? Freedom of speech. Come on. Okay, so this 28 minutes. This was a little bit later. You ready? You ready? All right, you ready? Now, why not dress for the occasion? You know, it bothers me when people in politics, even the mayor of Brownsville here, the last mayor we had, Mayor Martinez, he'd be in jeans, his like hiking shoes, and that like a padded vest with the cutoff sleeves, or like a hiking vest. And he wore that freaking vest all the time. Never saw him in a shirt and tie or suit or a jacket or a shirt and tie. At the Cameron County Democratic Women's Forum Saturday afternoon here in Brownsville, a candidate for mayor, current commissioner Jessica Tetreault, showed up from blackwalking in those super skin tight pants. I don't know if they're spandex or somebody said TikTok pants or whatever. Hair messed up in a ponytail. It's like, have you nobody has respect? You know, I mean, what's going on? You know, you got to be somewhere at a certain time. You finish what you're doing early. Go change clothes, take a shower. Everybody else was very presentable. The ladies were dressed nicely. The gentlemen had ties, or if not a tie, they had a jacket on. They were dressed very nice. This is like you're going to Walmart.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, and I'm not endorsing anyone for this for mayor of Ravenville. I don't live there. I don't know what goes on there, except for, you know, certain things. But politically, what's going on with the streets and, you know, infrastructure, all that, I have no idea. It's not for me to say. I don't know the incumbent mayor. So yeah, I'll not be giving my recommendation.
Last always. Anyways, this is Vanessa Tijerina coming at you live here in the Rio Grande Valley, South Texas. This is the first day of early voting, and of course, I'm here to oppose that woman right there. Okay?
See, that is called. It's very slight, but it's called provoking. That's what that is.
First day of early voting here in Raymondville, Texas, county seat of Willacy County. It is the mayoral election, and all this week is early voting here at the Reber Memorial Library on the corner of 4th and Main. All this week you can come. Right now, I came again to let you know that they are not closed for lunch. Hi, Mr. Moreno. How are you? Nice to see you. Mwah. That's this candidate's brother. He's a sweetheart. She's not. Anyways, yeah, that's how it is. Anyways, for real. Anyways, so I came to again let you know all of everything that I have to say is my opinion and my opinion alone. I oppose whatever candidates I want to oppose for whatever reasons that I want to oppose. This woman has targeted me for the last 3 years. She's a literal imposter. She has taken on my dialogue. She has done everything that you can possibly imagine to take a person down. Another time. Look, calling the police again.
Should the police be called? Yes. But what are the police going to say? Hey, tone it down. Quit going over there and pushing buttons. Stay in your lane. Don't go over there provoking people. That's all they can do. They can't arrest her. They can't. They really can't. Put her in a straitjacket maybe, but, you know, not arrest her. So.
Calling the police again. She does not understand what constitutional rights are. She does not understand that this is free speech. Not only is this free speech, this is the most protected speech in the land. Most protected speech in the land. She don't understand that. So you put your name on the ballot. This is what you signed up for. For real. I thought la que puede, puede. I thought la que puede, puede. Right? I thought you was the más chingona. I thought you was la mera paipa. You know what I mean? Right? So anyways, that I mean, like what's going on there with that? So anyways, that's my opinion. Remember, I'm not working for no campaign team.
Christopher.
But I have my
Actually, she does have a right to act like a lunatic. Believe it or
on
not.
who I want to vote for.
That is protected.
All right.
Believe it or not,
I have my
protected.
preferences.
This is all about
And
going to the next
already
level, disturbing peace,
Y'all already know
threatening people,
who my
provoking
preferences
people.
are. Okay. All right. Okay. Look at Google. Look at that. It's the Google Street View. That's crazy. That's crazy. Raymondville, do y'all really want a mayor that calls the police whenever somebody is exerting their constitutional rights? I know I don't. I know I do not. I do not want that. I do not want a mayor that's calling the police on people when they are exerting their constitutional rights. I know I don't. So please come down and vote here. Bring your ID and come down and vote. Monday through Friday. Dora, what time do they open on Tuesday and Thursday? Also,
7 to 7.
7 to 7. Y'all, it's Monday through Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 to 5 this week. And Tuesday and Thursday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Dora, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7? Okay, Tuesday and Thursday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesday and Thursday. So Tuesday and Thursday for 12 hours. And Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for 8 hours. They don't close for lunch. All right? They don't close for lunch. So this is me walking on a public sidewalk. Walking on a public sidewalk. Not even the district attorney 7 years ago called, because he knew, he was a lawyer though. He knew that he could not call the police on me and stop me from doing this. But that's what happens when you're not a lawyer and you put your name on a ballot and you try to get somebody to say that they're harassing you. But whenever they're doing this, I'm being serious. For real. And you want to run the town.
So Stephanie's question, like I said, no, that was not her. Sorry. It was Deb. So, Manny, can another citizen go and start yelling and pointing at VT and nothing be done? Pretty much. Unless the situation starts to boil, where you're inciting violence, where people are getting, angry, tempers are starting to, then it's time to squash it and control the situation. But yes, anybody can go and do the same thing she's doing. Even if they're not supporting a candidate, they could just be saying, hey, look, Vanessa's an idiot. They could say that real loud all they want. And they won't get arrested. It's until the situation takes another step forward, another step up. If it's escalating. Oops.
No, for real. That's what happens. No, aguanta la vara, mijita. Aguanta la vara. Pues I thought you was la mera paipa. I thought you was. Nobody's making contact with nobody because I don't know who's talking to me. I don't know who's talking to me. I know I'm talking to my audience. Because I hear somebody. I don't know who's talking to somebody, but I don't know because I'm talking to y'all. So I don't know. I'm on a public sidewalk and these are my constitutional rights. But That's somebody that's uneducated, lowly educated. I mean, that you want to run a city. I mean, come on now. Come on now. What y'all come down to vote and save Raymondville from that? Please come down to vote. Please come down to vote. Because you want to save Raymondville from that. You want to save Raymondville from that. You do. You do. You sure enough do. You sure enough do. Right? Right? I don't want no wannabe meta pipes. I don't want no wannabe meta pipes. I don't want no wannabe meta pipes as my mayor. I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay? I don't. I don't. I don't. You notice how nobody's even at that tent?
What makes Roy more qualified to be a mayor? Nothing.
You notice that?
Nothing that I know.
There's a reason for that. Everything's about energy. Here we go. Here we go. Watch. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Attempt number 2. Remember the last time that this happened with Ameren? 3 times. The 3rd time it was a county. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Batter, batter, batter. Number 2. Sas nada. Sas tus calzones. Public sidewalk. They're letting her know. They're letting her know.
Yeah, unfortunately, they were letting her know.
The air quotes.
Can't do nothing.
The air quotes. The begging. The begging.
Unless she takes it to the next
The
level.
begging. The begging. Please violate your oath. Violate your oath for me. Please violate your oath for me. Please violate your oath for me. Please violate your oath
Listen
for me.
to her. It's like wearing a tight shirt.
Please violate your oath for me. Please violate your oath for me. Look at the officers just trying. Smile on her face, just trying. It's telling her this is a sidewalk. This is her constitutional right. Look at her. She ain't getting it. She ain't getting it. She ain't getting it. Look at her. Please violate that woman's constitutional rights for me. Look at her. Look. Let me shake my fist. Maybe if I shake my fists. Please violate her rights.
Shake my fist. So she's shaking her fist? Oh, that's inciting violence, isn't it? And you know what's going to happen because of this? The haters are going to start to come out of everywhere. I guarantee it.
Please violate her right. Look. Let me put my hands up in the air. Bye. Strike 2. Strike 2. Strike 2. Strike.
She's so obviously provoking with intent to incite violence. You know what? I'd better be safe than sorry. People feel threatened. She's bullying that whole sidewalk. But it's her constitutional right until she takes the next step.
2.
She better quit walking. She's going to have a heart attack. Because she's really jogging up and down that sidewalk.
Look at her. The officer's so frustrated.
Because of you.
Doing everything. Who else can I call? Who else can I call? What else can I do? Who else? Let me try these glasses. Who else can I call? No one. Another one. Hi. Doing the same thing I was doing earlier. Just doing my same constitutional rights. Oh, there she is. She's gonna ask you to violate your oath.
See, she just keeps on. She won't.
There she is.
STFU.
Look at my proof. Violate her oath. Violate her rights. Now county gonna try. Y'all watching this? It's my constitutional rights. Oh, now they tried the county? Oh, nobody was talking to your son right now. This is a live video. No, this is a live video. Don't be lying. Nobody was talking to your son right now.
Yes, you were.
That's lies. You're not ignoring me. You're calling the cops. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Even in front of the
That's
police.
actually that's thank you.
She's provoking.
Bye. Thank you so much. Bye.
In front
Bye,
of the
thank you.
police.
They laughed at her. Did you see they laughed at her? That strike 3. That was strike 3. That was the same. That was that was like that was like a repeat of 7 years ago. It was like municipal officer, county officer, you're out. That was strike 3. That was a total repeat of Ammerman right there at that tent. Municipal officer, county officer, strike 3. You ain't getting it. She stays on the sidewalk. It's the Constitution. Raymondville, it does not trump the Constitution of the United States.
So is there a word for we've always said, what is the male? What is a male Karen called? I like Terry. I like Terry for a male Karen. What is a Hispanic Karen called? What do you call a Hispanic Karen? What's her name? No, not Kevin. I think Terry's better. Or Darren, Karen. Okay, whatever. Darren, Kevin, Terry, Carl. What is a Hispanic Karen? What do you call a Hispanic Karen? All my Hispanic peeps out there. What is a Hispanic Karen? So because of all this, yeah, so we're already starting little by little. You saw it a little while ago here. The hate will come my way as well. All of her minions or people that support her, all of a sudden they want to be protective of her. Start making shit up, start making stories up about me or this or that or whatever. And I don't care. I don't care. But watch. Okay, I'll play the video in a second. Let's see. La Chelito, man, does this look anything similar to the day they did a parade when they removed her kids? Just analyzing videos. I don't think I commented on that. That was way before I got into this. And I wouldn't celebrate, someone's kid being pulled from them. That's not a nice thing. It's not something nice to go through. And I mean, it should have happened. For the sake of those kids, it's probably a good thing that it happened. You all have to agree with that. For the sake of those beautiful little girls, that was probably the best thing to happen. You got to know that's true. Okay, let's continue with this thing.
I'm sorry to say that. If you all don't like that lady doing that, please come down to vote. Please get us, Raymondville, at least more than 50, 60 votes today. No matter who you come down to vote for. Por favor. Please. Please. Strike 3. Am I good or am I good? Did you see her? My son just left. She's harassing my son. Nobody talked to her son.
Really, Karina?
Nobody. Look at her brother. Look.
Awesome. Good job. Thanks for voting.
That's her brother. Look at her. She got the county over here. She's got everybody over here trying to get me arrested. Look at this lady. This lady that jumped my fence. She jumped my fence 2 weeks after I was healing after the Raymondville PD. Yeah, she wants to run this town.
Making shit
Strike
up.
3.
Constantly
Strike
making
3.
shit up.
Thank you, Mr. Moreno. Gracias.
Constantly making things up and no evidence to back up not a single bit of it. Claims to have evidence, but won't show a single bit of it. Why is that? Somebody beats the crap out of me. Somebody's stalking me, looking through my window. You think I'm gonna not tell the police or not show the police? Look, check this out. That dude's been looking at my window. That dude beat me up or whatever. Who wouldn't do that? Why withhold it?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Her own brother didn't vote for her. Qué lindo. Qué lindo. Thank you for your service, ladies. Lady, sir, and ma'am. Thank you. You know, isn't it lovely? Isn't it lovely cuando cae la paipa? Cuando cae la gran paipa, cuando cae, stuff your mouth. God don't want to talk to you right now. For real. God don't want to talk to you right now. Trying to get somebody arrested.
She could have kept her mouth shut. She talked right at her. See, that's what I'm talking about. That is provoking.
Oh my goodness. Let these officers go eat and have their lunchtime. My goodness. Right? Hi, how are you? How have you been? Awesome. Good, thank you. Did you have your lunch already? Good. Awesome. How are you?
I got a compliment for you.
What's that? Huh? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. How are you? Miss
Estás
Anita?
bien, güera.
Thank you, thank you. You're already getting a sunburn.
I always do.
Did you put
some makeup on,
some lotion?
Vanessa, and that red lipstick?
I can't, ma'am. I've gotten so used to not wearing no makeup for 8 weeks. Hey, Letty, how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? I know. Miss Painter.
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
hey.
Yeah. Who is this? Who is this? And what shirt? The 210. Look at that. The 210 and the 956. You know, going up against that. You know, we're gonna show out. You know. How are you?
Good.
That is, do you guys who know who that is?
Good. Thank you. Thank you. Let me go do one more round, and then we will come.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me go down to the corner again real quick, just because I can. Just because I can. Let's do one more round, folks.
I remember when it was your election.
I see the comments. I haven't
Oh,
decided if
yes,
that's what
yes. She
what I
was
want to
But
do.
now
Totally.
she's intimidated by you now.
Exactly.
Because she's running.
Yeah. Doing everything she can to intimidate me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That is the
Yeah.
woman called Ophelia Painter. You've heard
And
that
here
name.
we go again. Okay, just for sprinkle. This one just gonna be for sprinkle. Just make it spicy. We're gonna make it spicy. We're gonna make it spicy. We're gonna Roy Maruki. There comes the Chronicle, y'all, the local paper. There we go. Some documentation up in here. There we go. This one thought she was gonna be louder than me. Are you kidding me? That's what happens when you think you're the meta piper, and then the meta piper actually comes over here. Are you kidding me? Don't you start with me. Don't talk to me. I told you earlier to snap it up. Snap your trap. No, you can walk with me.
Well, what you're doing is you're not allowed to be doing this. I already called Secretary of State. If you have no official vote, you're not voting. You're not doing.
Oh, I can't protest?
No, not within the 100-foot mark range. Not at all.
What do you
So this is
mean?
a misdemeanor. What you're doing, if you.
What do
continue
you
with
mean within the 100-foot mark range?
This is 100 from the polling location to right here. This is electionary. What you're
What do
doing.
you mean?
It is.
I'm on this side of the poll.
They're telling her she's not allowed to be there within 100 feet of the polling place.
That this is live and I'm on this side of the poll.
They don't care if you're live.
Okay, I'll call them right now. You told them that I was on this side of the polls? That's on this side? Oh, but did you tell them that I'm where the signs are? I'm asking if you told them that I'm where the signs are. Exactly. I'm within the mark. I'm behind the marks.
What did she say? You can't touch the grass?
They said I'm on the sidewalk.
She probably is where she's supposed
That's
to be.
the mark right there. That's the mark. That's the mark. That's the mark right there. That's the mark.
Why didn't the police tell you when they
That's the mark
It's
right
causing
there.
a disturbance, and that's what the problem is.
That's the
Why
mark.
didn't the police tell you when they
That's the mark. That's the mark. I don't know.
Well, they have this mark right there.
Exactly. That's the mark right there. And I've been well within the mark. That's why the signs are right here.
Is that the newspaper right there?
Yeah, that's the newspaper. That's the mark. You cannot campaign on that side of the cone. And I've been standing on the sidewalk the whole time. That's why you see the police making the movements when she's complaining, making the movements of the sidewalk. Because I've been on the sidewalk the entire time. That's the mark. They put that there so you won't violate the law.
They already took a picture.
Take a picture.
Marroquín, 2 votes. 2 votes for Marroquín.
Tamez. So, how are we supposed to know if we're within the boundaries?
I would have
Because the
put up
cones are
some
supposed
wooden
to
barricades
designate the boundaries.
or that police crime tape. I would have put that all over the place. They
Thank you.
outside this yellow line.
Y'all seeing it live. Y'all are seeing it live. What's going on here? What are you doing? You can't make the laws as you go. You can't do that. You can't just make the laws. She's the elections administrator.
She's calling the county. No, this is the county election.
She's a county elections administrator.
She keeps overlooking the fact that this is not about her freedom of speech. This is about being a public nuisance, provoking people with the intent to incite a reaction. That's what's happening. She probably knows that too. She's not that dumb.
Yeah. Ma'am. Well, she needs to move the cones. Like put it in the middle of the sidewalk, or that way I can get on the other sidewalk. Because I'll just get on the other sidewalk. Yeah, I'll just get on the other sidewalk. Easy peasy.
I don't know, but I love you.
Ma'am.
Here comes the news.
Hey, there's Google again.
Is that Google?
Yeah, it is Google. It's Google Maps. Tamez, because I don't want to be violating any laws. Can you ask her if I can get on that sidewalk? Right? Can I get on that sidewalk? She don't take kindly to me.
There's nothing on this sidewalk.
Huh.
Yeah, we had about 2.5
What?
minutes left, something like that.
I love a woman who does not take anybody.
Thank you. Oh, there goes the Chronicle, getting everybody's side but mine. After this, we go to lunch. Okay. I know, right?
Yeah, sounds like she's a hired hand. Is that what that sounds like? Who's paying the bill? Vanessa's being paid to be there. Yeah. Guess who's paying the bill? Not Roy. I'll just say, if you know, you know.
I know. So, is this okay? Because this is way in the inside. Yeah. Go. We go. Got it.
Train wreck.
There we go. There's always the, ingenuity. There we go. not that sidewalk, then we got this sidewalk. It's a public sidewalk. And we can record too. We're both recording. We both recording, honey. We both recording. We know that you record too. You gonna send it to Lupe Olivares? Oh, why is he saying, y'all don't go listen on the hate pages. The police did not say that I cannot be here. Are you kidding me? You ain't gonna keep a voter from their
Fully
jurisdiction?
aware, Vanessa. Fully aware.
What? That would go viral. That would be national news. Look at the Chronicle. That little reporter has been doing, he's been doing targeted pieces on me for the last like 7 years. That little reporter over there. That little reporter out there. Look at her. The elections administrator is stunned. Stunned. She's like, what? Like what? Yes, I found a way around you literally trying to change the rules. Call the Secretary of State. Because you just don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you. It's the same thing. I just moved over 20 feet. What about it? And I still am at a pipa. Still. All right. Let's go eat lunch. I love y'all. Come vote for Roy Marukin. Everything depicted in this video is my thoughts and my thoughts only. Bye.
All righty. That's what we're dealing with. Well, not me. That's what they're dealing with over there in Raymondville. How you like them apples? And I probably have another video, but I'm going to do it later. I don't even think I have it ready yet. Hold on. If I were the election administrator, I'd send the video to the Secretary of State just to make it known. You know what? They are fully aware already of her antics. They really are. They are fully aware of her MO, method of operation. Just not like they don't know who she is and what she does and how she uses the legal system, how she uses law enforcement. They're fully aware. Yeah, I don't know. If you ask me, hold on. Esther Garcia, Manny, do you or that other person have receipts? And don't assume till you're both sure. Well, that's why I said it's been said. And it's been said. I don't got proof. And even if I had proof, I don't know that I would come out with it. Because I don't care. But if it comes out and it's there, well, then, I'll discuss it. See, that's where the threats start. I told you. So, I didn't say any names. I'm not going to say any names. For that reason, because I don't know. But it's been said. She's gonna be so proud of herself for days. She's proud. Okay, the one thing I was gonna say was, you're recovering from surgery. It's been what, 4 or 5 weeks, roughly, maybe 6 weeks. Aren't these things supposed to be covered, and you're not supposed to be moving around and exerting yourself? Right? You're not supposed to be exerting yourself. I know she's gonna attack me on that too. Oh, you're a doctor. You're not even a doctor. I'm an LVN. I know what I'm. Okay, yeah. You're an LVN. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah. You're a scientist, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah. You're a biologist. All right. So, common sense. Tons of comments. Oh. You're welcome for these. And yeah, this is probably what I'll shut it down for the evening. Because I've been going on just a few hours of sleep. Free tacos at the Brownsville Library. Jessica Tetro food truck parked right in the library's parking lot. So Jessica Tetro is a candidate for mayor here in the city of Brownsville. Speaking of campaign violations, she brought a food truck. Is it her own food truck or a food truck with her posters plastered all over it? Knowing it's supposed to stay 100 feet away from any door of a polling place. She brought a food truck, gave away tacos, gave away food on the first day early voting. The polling place was a public library, the City of Brownsville Public Library, the main branch. She's been in politics now for a number of years. She knows what the rules are. Brings a food truck. But judging by what I saw Saturday, I believe it. Saturday, they asked her a question about, there was one of the questions of the forum was LGBTQ rights or something. And each candidate had 1 minute to speak. 1 minute. Because there were like 7 candidates, I think, something like that. So everybody did their 1 minute. And there was a lady holding up a sign. Said 1 minute, 5 seconds left or 10 seconds, whatever. And then it came her turn, Jessica Tetro. When it was her turn, she said, well, I'm taking more than 1 minute because I have a lot to say. I have a story to tell. And they tried to tell her, well, you only got 1 minute. And she was like, and she went over the 1 minute. She didn't care. She took that attitude like, I don't care. I'm doing what I want to do. Which is why this doesn't surprise me at all. Doesn't want to follow the rules. Simple, basic rules that everybody else respects. Is that who you want for mayor, Brownsville? Nope. Disrespectful. So that's happening here too. I mean, these are basic election rules, campaigning rules. And they weren't much different. And when I was in Chicago, I worked as not a poll watcher. I was a poll worker, election day worker, telling people how to vote, how to put the card in there and all that. And then we put the card in the box and, all that stuff. It was like a 14 or 15 hour day. And I remember the rules. Nobody holding a sign could be on the same side of the sidewalk as the polling place. I clearly remember that, and it made sense. Well, you don't want people walking by and people assaulting them with, "Oh, vote for this guy, vote for that guy, don't vote for him." Vote. So that hasn't changed. Why shouldn't she follow the rules? Everybody else does. Because her and Browntown está más chuecos que la friga. Well, and there's some crooked stuff going on here, unfortunately. But Raymondville takes the cake, if you ask me. So if there's anything else that comes up, I will maybe see you later. Depends how late it is. If not, there's always tomorrow. Always tomorrow. Erasmo did a great job. He just needs to refrain from reacting when someone else is speaking. Yeah, but I don't know. See, friend, if you're a candidate and you're there and you disagree with the candidate says, is it really wrong for you to go? Is it wrong to do that? I don't think so. I think it's more. I think it's more real than if you're a candidate and you hear something you disagree with and you're just like, I think there's something to say when you got a passion for something. And I hope, I don't know. I hope this time around is a time for him. I'm not digging any of the other candidates. Don't get a good vibe from it. So, yeah, I said that. Anyway, that's going to do it for now. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me for a little while. Please hit the thumbs up or the hearts or whatever little icons on there. If you liked it, please let me know. If you didn't, well, please let me know that too. Don't worry. I'm not going to block you. I promise. And I hope everybody's going to have I hope everyone has a good Monday evening. Brownsville, don't forget tomorrow is trash day for most of the city. And let's see what happens in the Brownsville race. I'll get to that as well. Anything else comes up, I will be in touch with you all. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Talk to you later.